Each year, as the first strawberries ripen under the June sun, Indigenous communities gather to give thanks for the gifts of the season. Strawberry Thanksgiving is a celebration of renewal, friendship, gratitude, and our enduring relationship with the land. Throughout this celebration, you'll hear from community members, cultural educators, performers, and visitors as they share what Strawberry Thanksgiving means to them and why these traditions continue to inspire connections across generations.
Strawberry Thanksgiving means really celebrating the first berry of the season and all that it brings with it. I think automatically of just really fond memories that go way back to us celebrating Strawberry Thanksgivings when we were kids, especially with Tamaquag, yes. If you were to look at my work, you can see how even the strawberry itself is represented as a sister. You can see in a lot of my work how the food that I grow, because I'm a farmer as well, is represented in my artwork as, I don't know, living but also equal to us, as humans, because we can't live without them, and it's part of who we are. It's our brothers and sisters. Probably eating the berries and strawberry shortcake, and I think just with strawberries, they're heart berries, and I think with strawberries just comes a lot of camaraderie, love, family, all of that is just kind of intertwined in that berry. It has a lot of responsibility, I guess, okay.
Askui Kwasanamas, Natasui Sherentè Harris. Hello, my name is Sherentè. I am a citizen of the Narragansett Indian tribe. I'm Niantic Narragansett, and I am 24 years old. Strawberry Thanksgiving is especially a sacred and special time for myself, as I was born in the moon of strawberries. And growing up, Strawberry Thanksgiving was always such a special time for me to hear our elders tell stories, to join in that friendship circle. And Strawberry Thanksgiving actually was one of the first times where I was able to fancy shawl dance in this style that so speaks to me as a two-spirit person. I've been dancing my whole life since I was in my mother's womb, and so dancing has always been one of our most sacred forms of prayer. And we dance at these Thanksgivings as offerings of prayer. When we dance, we call the spirits into motion with us. So dancing in a style that speaks to my heart and what I'm truly thankful for is an incredible gift.
My name is Iona Vars. My Indian name is Four Fires, which means, Yotahash in the language. Okay. And I am a Narragansett. It brought me way back to when I was a kid. We'd go to my grandmother's, and they had a big open field out back, so we picked wild strawberries. Later years, when my children was born, my father would take them to pick strawberries. So it's continued on to right up to my children, which are not children anymore. They're both in their 50s, but just the feel of being here. It's Ninigret, that's through my line. So, I feel the wind blowing, and I think of all the things back that went on here. I go way back to the 40s. My uncle, when this was an airstrip field, he flew planes in here. Yeah, so it was really beautiful sitting here and just thinking about these things, you know. So it takes you back, and then, like I said, you start with yourself. As myself, my grandparents had out in the front of the yard, they had a great big area for strawberries for their garden. You vet all the vegetables. My grandmother would make jelly. Then she had rhubarb, so she'd make a pie and mix strawberry and rhubarb together. Yeah, so it was really great just sitting there, and I can almost think about smelling it. And, you know, and she also would make jellies too. So in the winter, she put them in the root cellar, which I don't know if the younger ones know about root cellars now, but
I know.
Okay. So yeah, she had 3 different areas, and she had a porch where she would put the strawberries out on there, and us as young ones would go out there and help ourselves, which we weren't supposed to do, but we really loved it. And what I loved back then, when they took wax, they didn't put a cover on the tops of it. They put wax for the ceiling of some of the preserves, you know. Yeah. You didn't know that? No? Oh, all right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm Tony Scott, but my native name is Red Deer, and I'm a Narragansett Indian and proud of it.
My name is Robin Rife. I am a Narragansett Indian, and my native name is Skywoman.
Well, you know, it brings back memories of a long time ago when I was little and going out and picking strawberries and coming back, and our mother making us strawberry desserts, strawberry anything and everything that you can name. That's strawberry jam especially, and my great grandmother also used to have her own strawberry festival at her house. My great grandmother was Mabel Nichols, and so we would go to her house, and she would make fresh strawberry ice cream for us. I mean, and all of the family was there, and it was just wonderful. So, you know, they're sweet, they're delicious. Strawberries brings out, I think, like the best in people.
I agree. I was that much younger, but our family, yes, I remember strawberry gatherings and having a nice cake with the strawberries, you know. So, yes.
So with Tamaquag and with Eleanor Dove, when she was originally the Tamaquag Queen, well, and Red Wing, of course. And so they always had something going on. Maybe not necessarily this large, you know, open to the whole public, but again, we would have feast, and they actually at Dove Crest used to do a steamed lobster bake, digging the big hole in the ground, and the fire department would come out, and I mean Ferris Dove started out at the wee hours in the morning layering and with the straw and the food and steaming and turning up and having strawberries for dessert, because of course she could make wonderful strawberry pie. I won't talk about the blueberry stuff because it's not blueberry, but it's strawberry. But yes, you know, if you open your mind, you're always willing to learn something new. And like the zigzag friendship dance that was going on out there, and then Wendy, Mary's daughter, Mary Stanton, she mentioned some things that I hadn't quite known before. Yeah. Because I have moved away and then had to come back, and I'm glad I've come back. I'm 80, and to be with my Narragansett family, celebrating tradition, it's wonderful. I'm not going anyplace yet. My mom is 101 years old and healthy, so I plan on being here at least another 20 years. But to be amongst my people is a wonderful thing.
That's right.
Yes.